Hello guys, welcome back to School News. I'm here with Derpster. He is in GVRP, and that's where I know him from. And today we are doing our New Year's Eve thing. So we're just gonna go to the house. And if you remember from the I'm
Nice.
stuck.
This is going smoothly.
So if you remember from the Thanksgiving video, like we just got food and things and we celebrated. We're probably gonna do the same thing, but this time instead of Wi-Fi, we have
Aha.
Derpster. So
Even better.
yeah, hopefully you won't fight people when they steal our house.
Smart sound.
I don't think we'll have house stealing because it, private server, but
Yeah. So yeah, he has a private server, so
fancy.
we don't have to have any encounters with other
The lesser people.
Smart sound.
Yes. Oh, that was a bad turn. And this is my house from before. In fact, I made a video where I moved out, but whatever. I'm staying in here. So you might remember this table that doesn't work when you sit on it. You can't eat
Oh,
anything.
nice. Well, this is gonna be an interesting dinner then.
So anyways, we have nothing in the fridge. We have nothing anywhere. So what we have to do, we have to go out and buy stuff. And so where do you want to go?
Literally anywhere.
Why don't you go to Subway? Oh no, I'm about to. I was about to like.
And in case any of you didn't know, I'm also the head of emergency communications at GVRP. So
Yes.
and if you're
Smart sound.
you're a GVRP player, then the dispatcher applications are actually getting read now. So like, I know for a long time that didn't happen. I've been trying to make it as easy as possible for people to realize that and apply, and it's starting to work. So that's nice.
Yeah, and finally I decided to apply. So yeah.
You'll do good as dispatcher, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I just don't you need to get like certification or
So
something?
yeah, so it starts with a basic radio certification, which is just we go over the 10 codes, give you maybe a day or two to study them, unless you feel confident in just testing immediately, and then we then give you a test on those radio codes, make sure you know them. Then we do a course called Advanced Radio. And so in Advanced Radio, we put you actually in the field. A supervisor will take care of doing the CAD for you while you just handle radio calls. That just makes sure you're proficient in that. And then we do a CAD certification, which is where you're doing CAD and radio traffic at the same time in a real session.
Yes, and while he was talking, I realized I completely forgot where I was going, and I went all the way to Burger King when I wanted to go to McDonald's. So, yeah. Anyways, so if you're in GVRP and you're interested in being a dispatcher, then go ahead and apply.
We're looking for them. We're still a little small on it. The actual demographic for dispatchers is probably not too big because you don't get to actually do anything in the game necessarily, but it is an important thing and it is pretty entertaining, to do.
Yes, and also SP if you're in GVRP. Probably know there's SP that everyone complains about because people think we don't do our jobs right, which I partially agree with, but anyways, so yeah, we're looking for some new people for SP as well, and we need experience and dedication, and yeah, so go ahead and apply also if you want. And I have nothing to do with EMS, but if if you want to apply for EMS, I guess they want more people.
EMS, yeah, they're looking for
I'm not
active members. That's a thing. I tried to do EMS the other day, and then my game crashed, which is nothing about EMS. It's just, it happens.
Yeah. Well, you need to know everything about EMS because I applied and I got declined for
Yeah,
lack
you
of
need to
detail.
know quite a few things. You have to know, basic EMS stuff. What's an ALS bag? What's a stretcher? What's a...
And I used Google.
Honestly, Matt XYZ, the EMS coordinator, confessed to me, well, actually to everyone in his training, that he looked up most of the answers for the fire department one. The fire department one is just like exhausting.
Yeah. Anyways, I got McDonald's.
I got Subway. I'm just getting gas.
Okay. So you're not close, so I'm just gonna go get some tacos.
Where else? Twist has Greenville Cafe actually right here.
Oh, Twist. Wait, what? Why did I only get one flavor? Okay, I only got one flavor, but that's good enough.
May or may not have not actually grabbed chips when I asterisked it out.
Okay, well, I am back home.
Right? I am coming.
So I'm gonna be waiting in here. Oh, I just scraped my face on the wall.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it looks like there's a huge bowl of fruit in the house, so that's good. I haven't taken a good look at this house. Why didn't I move in here? This is way better than the other house. Probably gonna sell that one. I like how I'm role-playing this whole thing, just for videos.
It's interesting.
But
meanwhile, there's usually cars careening around.
yeah. Good we have a private server.
So calm in private servers.
Yeah, like, you just get to relax and enjoy Greenville. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do some more GVRP stuff soon.
Yeah, if you do State Patrol video, I would watch that all day.
Yeah. My problem with that is that, they don't have any recording, things in the radio in GVRP. And I'd like to get that on.
Yeah, that's one thing.
But, because it's really awkward when I'm just talking and they don't know who I'm talking to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you'd do that. I guess, if I was there, I guess I could record desktop audio for you or something. I don't know. Because I have OBS that actually works. Yeah, Mac is an interesting platform, so.
Yeah, and if anyone noticed, yesterday I did a 3-minute stream.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Because
I commented, nice, 3 minutes.
Yeah, because I was on, I was on Greenville, and the problem with OBS, for some reason on my computer, it's really laggy.
What kind of...
if you look back on my streams, like those old cringy Minecraft streams, I used to use OBS, and it was never laggy, but then once I quit Minecraft, it became laggy.
What, which, Mac do you have?
It's like one of those 2013 ones.
Is it a MacBook Pro, or?
No, it's like a iMac.
Oh, an iMac from 2013. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can see how that might be laggy.
Yeah. and I think it was the lowest one, but the lowest like specs.
Yeah, Mac is just
It's
too
fine.
over. I mean, like I got when I was like younger, I got a MacBook Pro from 2014. At the time, I think it was like 2016. And I got it for like $1,300 or something. And now my new computer, it's like $300 less, and it's way better.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing. Like Macs are all about safety, and they charge like
the thing about Macs though is you don't have to worry about viruses as much. They kind of protect things for you, but
Yeah.
the consequence of that is you can't do as many things like recording desktop audio.
Yeah, like which for me isn't much of a problem, but you know, in these cases, like it's a struggle. It's a struggle. Like yeah, like so the way I got to record both of us is like we so it looks like Windows has some. Wait, what's it called?
Windows desktop audio. It actually has desktop audio built in,
Yeah.
and so the way that works is you can still play with headphones. The way you have to do it on Mac is you actually have to put it through. You have to have it play out the speakers and go into the mic. But on Windows, it can record audio from other applications into its own application. But because of the way Mac is set up, instead of having even a choice to turn that off, because it's supposed to be protection and all of that, security of your data and everything, they have it so that you can't do that without certain applications. And all of the applications I've tried, none of them work for desktop.
Yeah. So what I had to do, so we're on Discord right now, and on the school news Discord, so I'll leave that in the description if you want to join. And we are on the YouTuber voice chat right now. The problem is that I have a Mac, so I don't have that feature. So I had to download this bot called Craig, which like lets you record it. So I apologize if the audio messes up because this is my first time trying it. In our test, it worked fine, so it should work.
Just watch it all just like corrupt or something.
Yeah, like on my first Greenville video.
Just watch. Yeah. It's gonna.
That was a fail. Like, the requirements for YouTuber on Greenville, it's like. Oh, and I'm sorry, I haven't moved my camera.
Like at all.
Thing. Yeah, like you're just watching like a picture of us. But anyways, hey, do you want to go
Probably
somewhere?
Instead of just like sitting here talking about Max. Here, where? Oh, yeah. Here, let me pull out before you like ram into me.
Yeah. So I forgot where I was going. Oh yeah, my first Greenville video, and so the reason I started doing Greenville videos is because I wanted to get a YouTuber role on Greenville
for more views.
And I'm stuck again. Yeah, so that's why my videos get like, I think my most viewed Greenville is like 600 views, which isn't much. But
I mean, that's more than I ever got on my channel, which was a whole lot of nothing. Which I'm kind of embarrassed to even like talk about.
So yeah, but one of the requirements were you either have to have a good mic, or you have to add captions. Now I have a good mic, but so on that first video, and if you want to go back to it, just look. It's not that far back. So I had a mic, but for some reason it didn't record any audio. So and I didn't want to write captions either. So I had to write really like weird subheading things. And it was really bad. Like it's like, and that was on GVRP. So
I think you can record voiceovers with iMovie if you use that.
Yeah, that's what I did with my last video. But I really didn't have the time for that because I was scared the application to close and yeah.
Yeah,
so I had to really go ahead.
What was I gonna say? The iMovie is actually a really good editing application. I haven't like bothered to look for any on Windows, but it looks like all of them cost money.
Yeah, like at one point I was actually considering getting Final Cut Pro, but I'm like, I'm not ready for
Windows
that. Like,
is or iMovie is actually a pretty good application for editing. I mean, if you're on a Mac, I would just recommend that, especially since it's free and it works.
yeah, it's
Except
really good.
for when I was
Like,
making a video for school pretty much last minute, and I was trying, it was supposed to have lots of jokes and stuff in it, and the entire video corrupted itself. So I had this like explosion sound as part of a gag in the video, and so I was editing it as a separate clip video to then put in as a clip, and it corrupted, I guess, and then it went into the normal video, and it started just having random explosion sounds in the middle of it, and I had to remake the entire video. It was like half done already too.
yeah. Okay, I think we're just gonna drive in
Pretty
circles.
much.
At the beginning of GVRP servers, I love like waiting here because there are 2 stop signs here, and everyone comes here for insurance.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see.
You know what
who
I
runs
always
the
do?
stop
I always
sign.
go down to Toys for Trucks and hide like behind Toys for Trucks when it first starts up, so people are driving by and they don't see me until the last minute. I'll watch them just like slam on their brakes, use the parking brake, all of that stuff. And it's really funny because then I get to pull them over.
Yeah, because like when the server kind of dies down, like nobody really speeds or anything.
Yeah, but at the start, everyone's like, "Oh, I
And-
got to get to AIA so I don't have to wait in line or whatever."
Yeah, I was actually an insurance agent, but they fired me because I was inactive.
Yeah, you know the ER doctors. Whatever happened to them? Like nothing's going on with them. They're never on. There was one ER doctor that was on for like 10 minutes. And I know it was 10 minutes because they got on. I looked, I was like, oh, they're not fire EMS. And then I saw, oh, they're ER doctor. I'm like, oh, great, we have an ER doctor. 10 minutes later, there's a crash. I bring him to the hospital. Nobody's there.
Yeah, like the ER doctors don't really.
Honestly,
do
if you're in GVRP,
like
and this isn't any kind of like rip on them, I wouldn't join insurance agent. I don't know. I don't like it really. It's too much of a, you sit there for the first minutes of the session and just do nothing but that. Why did my tires?
Yeah, like and after that you get to like do whatever you want, so it's not even worth it really to me.
But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do a job on GVRP, I would go with State Patrol, EMS, Dispatch. Dispatch is the best, 100%. Like,
I mean, the thing with SP, I mean, is this like I'm a supervisor, so I'm not really required to be active, but it's preferred. So I don't want to, I don't want to be inactive because then Blue will hate me.
right? Yeah, no, it's the same thing with my dispatch supervisors that I manage. It's like they're not required to be active as dispatchers, but if I see that none of them are training anything, then I'm gonna get rid of knock them off.
Yeah.
The GV4 map, I drove on it during one of Yo-Yo's streams, and it's so much more like it's huge. So much more stuff. Wasn't that originally supposed to release like back in September or something? That's the.
Yeah, no, I think it was November.
At first, I heard it was September. Then they moved it to November. Then this month, and then now it's what, January or February end?
Yeah. I don't know. They don't even give a date anymore, which means it'll probably be quite a while.
I mean, I get it. They're working on a lot of stuff, but like.
And all the other YouTubers, like, they've already done like a GV4 video, and I'm like, I haven't done it because nobody's invited me to do it.
One of Yo-Yo's streams or something, because that's when but they have to spawn the cars for you and everything. It's really, it would just be driving around in random cars.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't even like the new cars. Like, I know they put a lot of work and effort into them, but like, many of the new cars, they just kind of don't look as good as like my Tesla is good, or your Charger. Like they kind of look more realistic. The other ones look more plastic.
Yeah, like some of the supercars or anything, they look kind of. They just look too different from the other cars in terms of how they're made. Like you can't have a mix of looking, not really realistic and then looking super realistic. You can't mix that because otherwise it just makes the whole game look bad.
Yeah. I remember once in SP, like we were all like in the voice chat and we're just like watching Hunter's stream.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a group chat that we have. Created by Mewtwo, Master of World, and one time we watched one of Yo-Yo's streams on there all together. It's pretty cool. Oh no!
Actually, I'm about to end this, but let's go somewhere else. Wait, I'm gonna follow you. Don't know.
Let's just swerve through the snow. Sure, why not? Here, I was just gonna go wherever, but.
We can end at. Okay, let's speed to the new SP parking lot.
The new SP station looks really good too.
Yeah, that one's really good. Like, I love the interrogation room.
I don't think I've seen that because we were just using it just for like graduation. So I saw like the briefing room and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, the briefing room. I love that. I'll probably never get to speak on there, though.
Well, you're a lieutenant, right?
Yes.
So then, what is that? That's, what major is above that?
I'm captain, then major, then lieutenant colonel.
Yeah, so I don't know then if you would be able to.
Yeah, I have a ways to go.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I've been waiting for my promotion to captain. Like, I want it one day. Like, I'm not gonna quit or anything until I get captain.
Honestly, it's funny when probationaries like quit by being like, "Oh, you overwork us," and they're probationaries that have literally gone to no trainings. That's the best thing ever. I just find that really entertaining, honestly.
Yeah, like, and they don't even do anything and they resign.
There's literally a screenshot that the superintendent like sent out to State Patrol chat, like, don't do this. Or maybe it was HR room, I don't know. Some guy like, oh, you overwork us. He hadn't attended any trainings or done anything. No patrols, no trainings, nothing. Like one training. Like you don't have time for like when I was first a probationary, I thought, yeah, this is the actual WSP station in the game. But when I was a probationary, I didn't really like him that much. But now that I'm a dispatch commander and I have to deal with the sort of the same stuff he does, like half of it, maybe, I completely understand how,
Yeah, I mean, he's a really nice guy when he gets to know him.
But one time we went into a public session that he was in, like a bunch of State Patrol guys, and we all got in Chargers, which weren't allowed for our ranks. We got into Chargers, turned on all of the sirens, all pulled up around him while he was stopped, and then just did a totally just not correct code 5, like driver, turn off the vehicle and throw the handbrake out the window. And he was about to yell at us, and he was like, "Wait a minute." Then he joins SP off duty and was like, "Dude, like." So that was fun.
Yeah, like a few days ago, we were doing a recruiting thing for SP. So it was me and a few other supervisors. So like 2 of the supervisors were actually like helping, and they set up a stand for us, and we were able to like answer questions. Okay, and then me, another lieutenant, and the superintendent. Like
smart sound.
The superintendent was the mascot. So like he was wearing like a dog head. And like the other lieutenant was the trainer. And I was just like the guy like saying, take a picture with the mascot.
That's it, take a picture with the mascot. But you know, they
Yeah,
have
I think-
they have
Smart sound.
what is it? It's oh yes, the dispatch department and the fire department and EMS, which is included in fire department. We're gonna be doing a special startup session where we have what is going
Smart
on in
sound.
dispatch chat? I don't even know. I have notifications turned on for every message, so yeah. So lots of desktop things right now. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we're having a big recruiting session, so you get to join our the game, and we talk to you about the job and stuff. Maybe give you a quick test, and then you are allowed in without having to do any sort of application. So it's a big opportunity to become dispatcher fire department. It's a way to reach out to get more members, and as long as you do well and you're active, you get to stay.
Smart sound.
And I just found out that we have to be active now. So, as a supervisor and SP.
Or else-
But anyways, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this. A lot of stuff in GVRP and just how I make my videos. If you want more of this kind of stuff, then just like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, and that's about it. So, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll both see you all later.
Senor.
Bye.